Hello, and welcome to Pokémon Another Beginning Awoken adventure. We talked to the Versus Seeker girl, and she updates my other Pokédex and Pokégear. We talked to the fisherman. And of course, as it is with the Versus Seeker lady, it could have been my Pokénav. We talked to this little girl to see what she would want to trade. We come and visit the chairman again. The chairman talks about Rapidash and hands us the bike vulture. Another one. Or it could be an upgraded voucher that makes my bike look nicer. We head to the good old SSN. We're pretty excited, but as it is, Arnold isn't allowed in. So we head back to the Pokémon Center. I agreed to this, and I'm gonna send him on his way to the terrain road. That's where these boxes have names, and these are the environments where the Pokemon reside at. If you're watching Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken, you will know there are more Pokemon in the terrain world also, and Arnold's about to meet them. Things are different though this time. Professor Ransom is the professor for Arnold and the other Pokemon I get on this game. Professor Solman is the Pokemon professor for my other games. Professor Ransom, if I'll let you know if there's more games for Professor Ransom. But so far it's stunning still. And I get welcome to the SSN, and the lady shows me my cabin to rest. And of course, as it is, I get myself situated real quick and head to the battle floor. And the sailor is happy to see me again. But he says his line. He's surprised that I'm back to battle again as a contester. Go bomb, scratch. What a seismitoss. Weird. Where's the karate shop? You've been brave, Bond. Maybe these Pokemon are a little too strong for you, buddy. It's another Machop. I can't not send out Eevee. Eevee went down to a karate chop already. Super effectively. Go Arrow. Wing attack. It's super effective. And as it is, contestants, they come to first battle at the ship, and contenders defend their title on the ship. Fisherman Barney would like to battle. Sorry I didn't say the sailor's name last time. It's a stare down. He wonders what my other Pokemon is. I'll send out Eevee. They do say that Eevee is allowed, but Dig is permitted on the ship. Tackle, Eevee. Eevee is poisoned. Tackle. If he does tackle on his own. Eevee is trying. Way to avoid Supersonic. Tackle. Tentacle is exhausted. You can do this. But you're exhausted also. Yes. Way to avoid. Finish it with a tackle. Eevee has won the battle. We'll say the round, as Eevee is ground level secretly. have no choice, Eevee. I don't know what to do. I'll return you. Eevee, come back. Go, Arrow. Bite. It didn't flinch. Rapid Spin's not very effective on Arrow. And to see how Arrow takes that Rapid Spin. Impresses the people on the boat. They're already impressed that he's existing right now. Wing attack. It's a critical hit. But there's only certain trainers that really notice Arrow and know about Arrow. It's a shoulder. Wing attack. Down goes shoulder. Get prepared for the next string of battles. I receive TM44, which is rest. Even us sailors have Pokemon too. And of course, I flashed them my new Pokédex. Or they see my new Pokédex floating around, recording everything. They see that I have two. And they give me the real TM rest. Go Eevee. Return to me. Arrow. Now Arrow is pretty big. But thankfully, they thought about where the battle floor was. And how the battle floor is made. Wing attack. Plus, he's not his full size yet. Eevee has grown levels secretly. And yes, he is on level 25, but he's still not his size. I think about it. Arrow, come back. Go, Eevee. Return, Arrow. Eevee's hanging in. Arrow, I need you again. Return, Eevee. Come back out, Eevee. And watch Arrow. I accidentally returned him. Screech! Everybody's holding their ears. And some of the windows busted. The officials say that move might be illegal. The captain immediately calls for mechanical request for the windows. Arrow did bite on his own critically. The people are on their way. The captain says that he needs the mechanic people as we defeat Sailor Huey. He needs them to stay on the ship as they're going to be traveling soon. Well, shortly. You could say soon. He needs traveling mechanics. Sailor Dylan would like to battle. Our traveling installers also. Go Eevee! Go Arrow! Wing attack! And they say, a lot of people in the crowd are saying Arrow is really strong. Wing attack. Because it's making the opponent Pokemon look weak. And these are contenders. As it is, if you don't know, contenders stay on the ship, travel on the ship. When the ship is moving, they take a break and rest and enjoy the contestants. I explained it on part episode of Adventure in Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken as Arrow grows level secretly. When we enter the SSN, I can't explain when I explain this because there's a lot of us on Adventure, but I explained it. But they switch places, and the ones that are battling now take a rest, and the new contestants, they start to battle. It's a rotation swap on the ship. When the ship is docked, the workers battle. Go Arrow! And the new trainers that are traveling along on the boat, they get accepted by winning battles here, battling the contenders. The contenders, once you battle them, you go through your process when the ship is sailing and moving to battle as a trainer, as one of the contestants, to be a contender. Great wing attack, Arrow. As he did it, wing attack. Eevee has grown level secretly. Wing attack. Shoulder hangs in and does an icicle spare, which is really cool. Arrow's not sure about it, and it hasn't been hit with it before. Second is a crit, and it hits Arrow directly before Arrow shakes off the third icicle spare. He tried by himself and missed. Shoulder went underwater, and he was surely not going to do that. Wing attack. Wing attack. Sailor Leonard would like to battle. Go Eevee. Arrow, I need you to defend Eevee. As Eevee isn't poisoned anymore. Arrow is confused. This isn't good. Arrow lands on the ship. Rain it down a bit. Wing attack. He listened. And the sailor is shocked that Arrow listened. Wing attack! He listened in time. Super potion. I get rewarded with a super potion and a hyper potion. I find in the ship. I enter the battle floor to find out who wants to battle on the middle deck. A new trainer appears and he talks to me and he says there's only 4 decent trainers on this ship. And am I one of them as we're about to battle? Ace trainer Jake would like to battle. Sends out a Vermillion. And I say, cool. You know, I have a Charizard, you know. Which I sent Blast with Arnold to the terrain world. Blast isn't on the ship. Too dangerous. Go Arrow, bite! And it's a critical hit. Vermillion tried Iron Talent. This is the first. Agility. What an Iron Tail. It hit Arrow directly. Super effective. And Arrow's defense fell secretly. Wing attack. Eevee has grown level secretly. And everybody's saying that Arrow is super strong. They are impressed how he took that Iron Tail from Vermillion. Arrow's eating leftovers as they magically reappear. Wing attack! What a wing attack! We never seen that Pokemon before. As he calls him out. People are impressed that he has one of those. And he sends out another Pokemon that we haven't seen before. Wing attack! It is a water type. Super effective. It's the water pulse. It knows water pulse. Arrow might be in trouble. Arrow. I look at him and I hold him. Well, I touch him. Bite. You might take it down. It bit him back. And the bite was just too powerful. Tackle, and it's over. I lost against Ace Trainer Jake. Now, the official immediately says, just because I lost doesn't mean I can't contest. You can rebattle Ace Trainer Jake at a later time. Of course, as it is, Ace Trainer Jake continues to battle, and I scurry with the ladies to the Pokemon Center. The guys are here on the ship also, but they're in amongst the crowd on the other sides of the ship. And I make a decision to put Bomb with Arnold and Blast. Now, as it is, Professor Ransom and Solman need Blast right now for part of Cave Pokey. So they're very pleased that Blast is here amongst and the other Pokemon, but Blast is with the professor and them right now, helping. Blast is heating things up. Insolent pup! How dare you barge in on this ship? Gentleman Arthur would like to battle me again. It's a knitter and mail. This one's gonna be tough, Eevee. Return to me and watch Arrow. Go, Arrow! The crowd begins to clap again as Arrow's back. Arrow senses this. And it will show in his HP if he's happy about it. Wing attack. What a takedown. Right with the poison point though. Nidoran sticks out its defense. Wing attack. And we won. Of course, this girl comes out to the battle floor and says, "Waiter, I would like a cherry pie." And of course, the waiter comes out and says, "I'm the waiter on this ship." And everybody, well, some of the people that didn't know the waiter realize who the waiter is. Even though you can tell how he's dressed in a way. Go Eevee. What a quick attack. Right in the weak spot. Tackle. Return, Eevee. Come to me. Go, Arrow. Wing attack. Wing attack. And we beat the last. And of course, as it is on Pokemon Summary, I haven't re-put down trainers that were battling on Brilliant, Shiny, Stunning Steel, but you will see them on description on actual Fire Red. I have to also add in Vanessa and Jake. So they're in mail. For people and trainers that we've met. Wing attack. Take this antidote, Arrow. receive brick break. The actual brick break. Instead of its replicant. Like I'm getting on Fire Red. I get to go into the kitchen. And I get berries. Immediately from the trash. And the chef say somebody's got to do it. It's good to see you. Yep, and they hold parties to invite trainers. They usually have those parties when they first dock. And they're lining up everything for participation. Or when they first sail. Or when they finally get done with battles when they sail. They have a party on the ship. Then they continue the party on the ship when it docks. Go Arrow! Wing attack! Wing attack! Look, there's Vanessa. But we don't see her hop on the battle floor yet. She stands back and watches this battle. I wonder who the 4 decent trainers are, I ask in my mind. Go, Arrow! And Karate Chop had its effect. Wing attack! Evie has grown levels secretly. Evie is going growl. And some people on the ship are asking, is it doing growl or roar? Or attempting roar, I should say. Wing attack. And of course, trainers that aren't sailing along with the SSN are allowed to come to the party as long as they participate in battles before the ship leaves. A Porygon, we've never seen that before. Go Eevee! She says now Porygon Trace, even though Porygon does that automatically. Arrow! And what a move! The Tri-Attack hits critically. I don't know, it's not very effective because it hits critical. Agility. She says agility. Alright, Arrow, let's wrap it up. Bite. Porygon flinched. Wing attack. Wing attack. It's another Pokemon we haven't seen before. Wing attack. What a razor leaf. It did hit majorly. Bite. It's an Eevee. Screech. Sadly, I returned my Eevee. Wing attack. Bite! It's a critical hit. Arrow has grew levels secretly. I don't blame Vanessa. It was nice to battle you. This guy, he comes out and explains about Snorlax. We know about Snorlax from Gale of Darkness. If you tune in to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken playlist. But we know about Shadow Snorlax. Fisherman Dale would like to battle. A little stare down. Go, Eevee! Tackle. Water began to rise in the ship. Tackle. Tackle. Eevee did land in the water and swam out. Tackle. 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 Eevee, come back. Arrow. Tentacle is a little too dangerous. Wing attack it. I decided from Vanessa battling me, I decided to teach my Eevee secret power. Also, an attack that varies on terrain. Eevee has learned secret power. Now think about teaching Arrow secret power. But no, I want him to have the moves he has. Gentleman Brooks would like the battle. Go Arrow! Bite! As I know, wing attack isn't not very effective on Pikachu. Arrow is hit with static. He bit Pikachu a little too long. And it's nice to hear a compliment from another gentleman at least. Instead of being called an insolent pup. That guy comes out and says, that gentleman says Pokemon can be ferried across the water. People. My bad. Accidentally rewinded. Last Dawn would like the battle. Go Arrow! Wing attack! Bite, Arrow. Find the real one. Great job. She had a technique, but it didn't fall through. After I received the item, Gentleman Lamar asks the battle. Go Arrow! Wing attack. Bite arrow. They immediately do growl and he flies towards Ponyta. Everyone's impressed with Ponyta's speed. It does another growl. Bite. Surprisingly, its flames aren't affecting Arrow. Wing attack it. Those gentlemen, they surely pay well. These other people don't come out. Of course, this girl comes out and says she doesn't feel good. And the other girl grabs her and takes her away and says people feel seasick. Go and take a rest, as I have a feeling on who's next. Says you. He's back to battle me. Ace Trainer Jake would like to battle again. Go Arrow. Agility. Be prepared for Iron Tail. Bite. Vermillion has flinched. Bite. Arrow grows levels secretly. Arrow is trying to learn ancient power. And ancient power is used to attack. It also raises all the user's stats. Huh, that rhymes kind of. think about this really hard. Forget wing attack, Arrow. By attacking, use ancient power instead. Here comes Grovyle. Things are different now. Bite. Grovyle flinched too. Bite. Sends out Crocodile again. Bite. What a water pulse. You can do it, Arrow. Bite it. There is that water pulse. We need to, oh, it's a critical hit. Arrow goes down again. Eevee, it's up to you. Go for it. There is that water pulse. Way to take that water pulse. Secret power. It's a critical hit. Way to go, Eevee. Eevee has grown levels secretly. And people probably didn't expect Eevee to win. We impressed Jake. The noteworthy trainers, the 5 on the ship are the 2 of us, Professor Oak's grandson, well, the grandchild, the captain, and Vanessa. Not only battled you and Taz, but the 5 of us, Taz is probably the strongest. And of course, they're called the grandchildren, but they're notably known in the game as your rivals is the professor's grandson. Now Taz pops up. And of course, Ace Trainer Jake says, "You can't wait to see this battle." He says, "Me and Corey, we're good friends, but rivals at the same time. We'll give you a show." Then he says the smart remarks to me. He says that my wins were flukes against him. And you know it. He says, "You want me to prove it? Let's go." And as it is, he has another Rattata. Also, Arrow, go! Ancient power! Super effective. And Arrow gets pumped up and starts moving faster. Focus and find the real one. Let's be prepared. Taz gives Pidgeotto a super potion. Ancient power it. The real one didn't avoid. It's a critical hit. He directly hit the real one. And Taz is shocked right now. He sends out Raticate. And of course, Pidgeotto could perish. Ancient power. Agility. Shockwave. Wow. Arrow shakes it off though. Impressively, even though it's super effective. Taz says, uh-oh. Ancient power! Out comes Kadabra. Bite! Super effective. Kadabra is taken down. He sends out cool lava. And I say pretty cool. Ancient power. Now, of course, the Pokédex goes off about secret power or ancient power as soon as Arrow's stats went up in the beginning of the battle. Both are in sync with each other as they're Rotoms, and they both go off at the same time. Bite! Use Protect. I didn't expect, and Arrow didn't expect, Kulava to protect itself. Bite! And protected itself again. And of course, some trainers are impressed on the ship, because some Pokemon cannot pull off 2 protects in a row, one of them says. There was the brick break. Bite. Eevee, come out! Your foe is weak! There is the brick break. Super effective. And of course, Taz says, great job, Kulava. Of course as it is. Go Arrow! And Ace Trainer Jake, he says, I'm impressed. Taz took down Eevee. Agility. And I also find out and realize that Arrow can only use Ancient Power a handful of times at the moment. Kulava is still hanging in. Now, of course, as it is, earlier I said the captain has Pokemon? He says everyone on the ship has Pokemon. Ace Trainer Jake does, as Arrow grows levels secretly. And Oddish, I'm surprised, Taz. Says, meet my new secret weapon. Bite, Arrow. And Oddish is taken down. I get told about the captain having Pokemon. And of course, Taz and Ace Trainer Jake say, as Ace Trainer Jake waited for us, that the captain is strong. That one of his Pokemon is so rageful and aggressive that you'll have to battle him off the ship. So everybody's getting off at the ship while I'm resting. And the battle is about to take place outside the ship. For the gameplay purpose, it will be shown on the ship. But the battle actually happens outside the ship. As we're heading to the captain, to meet the captain at the battle spot. This also catches attention of trainers that couldn't get access on the ship. This is a special presentational preview. SS and Captain would like to battle. Sends out Rhyhorn. And we say we know Rhyhorn from Gale of Darkness. Go Eevee. Rules are back to normal as we're battling on ground. Land. Let's just say land. There is the magnitude. Whoa. New research, we found out Rhyhorn can learn magnitude. Secret power. It's not very effective. What a rock slide. Eevee is taken down. Arrow, go. Rhyhorn looks rock, so we're not going to use ancient power. Screech! Arrow completely missed. Here comes the rock slide. Super effective. His own type, super effective against him. Bite! Make Rhyhorn flinch. He lands critically. Here comes that rock slide. And of course, Arrow got aggressive with the critical bite because of this rock slide. That first rock slide really woke him up. Bite. He was so used to knocking out opponents that he slacked off a little. And we see a Pokemon we never seen before again. But I think we've seen it on Gale of Darkness. Absol he calls. And everybody's impressed that he has one. Ancient power. It knows rock slide too, I say. Arrow hangs in. He's off guard. As it did major damage. Bite. It's not very effective on Absol. But it flinched. Great job, Arrow. I just need you to hang in for a couple more Pokemon. Ancient power. Let's finish it off. He didn't get pumped up, which I was hoping he would. It's a Zumaro. We're in trouble. As it is a Pokemon that we haven't seen yet, I believe. Ancient power. It has to be a strong Pokemon if it's the captain's. Arrow is pumped up again. And there is the bubble beam. And everybody says that's really pretty. Arrow hangs in. I'm impressed. The captain's impressed. He feels that bubble beam should have took Arrow down. Arrow, for your good effort, take this potion. There is the brick break. Bite! Way to hang it in, Arrow. We're doing great. One more Pokemon if we take down Azumarill. Ancient Power. He's out of Mage. Bite. Here I finally realized you can only use Ancient Power a handful of times. It's another Pokemon. As we know about Aaron, I believe, no, we heard about Aaron. We don't know about Aaron. Screech! Let's take it down. Uh-oh. Metal Claw. It's super effective. Arrow is finally taken down. Aaron, come back, the captain says. You have to do better than that. He says it more, exaggerated, but as it is, now that we're allowed to battle outside, I feel like Eevee and Arrow could do it. As I get healed up again, he gives me full restores. He says that I must use them on my Pokemon now. SS and Captain would like to battle again. He says that he'll face me anytime, but I must beat him to get cut. Bite! Like the actual TM. Bite! Here's the magnitudes. Not affecting Arrow. Everybody's really feeling the back spasms. His Rhyhorn's just going off. He says that he's used to this. His back still feels young. Ancient Power. Sends out Absol. Let's take it down. Ancient Power. It did its damage. Comes that Rock Slide. Ancient Power. And hung in. Another devastating Rock Slide. Bite. Way to take Absol down. And Arrow's on level 31. Secretly. I wonder if he'll disobey. Arrow, come back. Hopefully he'll remember Blast and listen. Go Eevee. Secret Power. What a brick break. Now I know his Azumarill knows brick break and is a threat to Eevee. Poor Eevee. Arrow, go! Bite! There is the bubble beam. That did its damage. Bite, Arrow. It didn't flinch. As the captain says, don't flinch. And they pull off that bubble beam. We're back to Aaron exhausted. As Arrow bites himself. Well, bites a Zoomer on his own. Sorry, he did not bite himself. There's Aaron. Aaron. Bite. Yeah, I happen to call it Aaron. You'll have to do better than that, he says. Sorry, kid, you're not ready yet. Come battle me when you're stronger. I tell him to wait one more time. Give me one more chance. At least. And of course, the captain says, what happened to your Charmeleon? And I tell him it evolved. And it's with the professor right now. The professors. We don't really tell people about the terrain world just to keep our Pokemon safe and reside from unfairness. I decided to get Arnold, and there's the part of Cave Pokey that Blast is working on. As it probably, if there's episode, it'll show cutscene with Blast with the professors flamethrowing it up. I want to decide to go through Diglett's cave, but I can't. As we waited here. The captain says, are you ready? I tell him not yet. And everybody says, oh. And he says that we'll prepare and go into the ship for the time being. Youngster Dylan would like to battle. Go, Arnold! Rock throw! Sandstream took it like a champ. Show it dig. Critical hit. What a dig. Way to show it dig. Tackle it. Pulls off the scratch. The ladies, they congratulate me and they still say that I've been doing great when battling on the ship. Tackle. Aaron flinched. The astonished scared him. Rock throw. Zubat hung in. As it is, they say that they're impressed and that I will beat the captain. And of course, as it is, the trainers here on Route 11, I believe, as Arnold is confused and hurts himself. This youngster says you came to the right place to do training for the SSN. We'll help you train and prepare. If you can beat us all with the Pokemon you're training with. And of course, as it is, I'm battling with Arnold now. Arnold flinches again. The Zubat is going in. It's getting very aggressive with him. Not very happy about that rock throw either. Arnold is not confused anymore. Zubat used aerial supremacy and avoid Arnold. It really had to get out of the way. Arnold's not that fast, but he's still fast enough to do damage with a tackle. Rock throw. The Zubat avoids again. Now as it is, the Zubat could be weaving through rocks or just fly up higher than the rocks are thrown. Secret power, Eevee. An honest man that says he never won before. Gamer Darian would like to battle. And we see other trainers come en route as they patch up Arnold's hole that he digged. There's the Ember. And wow, it's a critical hit. Super effective. Arnold could perish. Go Arrow. Ancient Power it. We hit him super effective back. Arrow stood up for Arnold, and Arnold noticed it. Arnold spent time with Blast a little bit in Cave Pokey until the professors grabbed him. Arnold tried to follow, but it got too hot for him. So he retreated back to Cave Pokey with me and everybody else. Eevee, go! Dig! Vulpix does roar, but no one is around. Wild Pokemon begin to flee the area. Eevee lands the dig critically and super effectively. We know what happens. Perished. Couldn't be involved. Why could a Pokemon die from too many critical hits? Or super effective critical hit? Possibly. Why is that rule in effect? Because we can train with other Pokemon. It will make story go longer, but it gives other Pokemon a shot. Let's go, but don't cheat. Youngster Eddie would like to battle. Go Arnold! As we fled route and went to go get rehealed and came back. Dig! No! Rock throw! Ekans takes that rock throw. Dig now! Dig! Super effective. Arnold is grown level secretly. My bad if I skipped stats. You can try rewinding and pausing at the right moment. As it is, I'm hoping that every battle and every encounter is counted in this series. If it ever is premiered. Go Arnold! That is one of my wishes. Including trainer interaction, wild Pokemon interaction also. Meaning trainer interaction, meaning main characters and side characters. Arnold dug a hole himself. And of course, the ladies say, is Arnold disobeying? And of course, no, he's not. I say, he's just attacking on his own. Signorino. It's pumping up. Dig, Arnold. Now, the first process of dig, turn 1, Arnold did on his own. He dug again. But I tell him when to use dig on the second turn. Careful, I'm laying down some cables again. Legendary Braxton would like to battle. And we find out that they're doing research on environmental Pokemon using cable wires, which are motion sensors. Arnold is using dig again. The main Pokemon that they're trying to do research on is Drowsy. At the moment. Arnold grew levels secretly. Arnold starts to do harden. And I think about it, but I'm like, no. I get handed an X defend. And there's Drowsy right there. Dig, Arnold. The engineer says be nice to the Drowsy. They can be dangerous with hypnosis. Luckily, they don't invade Vermillion City. These trainers are here to guard mostly the part of the route to make sure that they do not enter Vermillion City. What a critical hit, quick attack. It's so impressive how Rattata hits Arnold. Rock throw he does. There is the rock throw. The second one is a crit. Arnold did not like being critted himself. Not very effective. Rock throw. It's kind of funny seeing Rattata tail whip him. As soon as Rattata jumps down, he rock throws it. Here comes Raticate. I had to think about this really hard. It's extremely fast. It's not very effective though. Arnold shows no effect really. There's the rock throw. He does rock throw. Rock throw. Gets hit with another Hyper Fang. He digs underground by himself. Use dig when you're ready. As I yell in the hole. And he does dig. Arnold has grown level secretly. I think this is Gamer Dark. He sends out Voltorb. Go Arnold! Voltorb is extremely fast. Arnold does dig. Great dig. Yeah, once he goes underground, he can be a problem. As he goes underground again. On his own. Arnold grew levels secretly. This other engineer is saying, watch out for live wires. Go Arnold! He immediately moves underground on his own. And does dig upwards by himself. He's liking that he's hitting super effective with dig. He does it again. Now let him battle on his own. The engineer is impressed. He's saying, whoa, you're not even giving your Pokemon commands. And the engineer likes Arnold a lot. He thinks he's really cool. Dig. He's out of mage. Screech. Magneton tried metal sound. Screech. The supersonic missed as Arnold did Screech. Magneton got out of the way. And what Magneton has is levitation. Rock throw. Rock throw. Arnold is run level secretly. Win, lose, or draw. Go Arnold. Rock throw. Oh no. There's the hypnosis. It's too dangerous now. As Arnold is fast asleep. And he gets hit with a water gun. I realize as he's still fast asleep. This might be too dangerous for him. Arnold's still asleep. So I tell Eevee to just move beside Arnold. Eevee gets hit with the bubble beam. Well, the bubble. Super effective. I mean, secret power. Not super effective. It was super effective against Arnold. Dig. There is the water gun, but they try to do water gun, but dig down in the hole, but Eevee does dig too fast. Secret power. Arnold is still asleep as I returned him. Secret power. We defeated Gamer Hugo. And now I believe that we're ready. Now that the captain is the battle's outside, now we'll try. I take a rest and I tell the people to let the captain know that we're ready. I'm ready. While I took a rest, everybody's waiting outside the ship. As it is, I'm headed to the captain now. Of course. He says, am I back for more? SS and Captain would like to battle. There is that Rhyhorn. Go Arrow! Bite! Rhyhorn flinch. He's like, no! There's another bite. Here comes the magnitude. And some of the people are like, phew, that Rhyhorn flinched. And Arrow does another bite himself, critically. Right after some of the guests say, thank God that magnitude ain't happening. Meet my other new Pokemon. Go Arnold. And Taz and Ace Trainer Jake are watching. Screech and Vanessa. Plus everybody else. Taz says, luckily Corey didn't take too long. But we're about to leave. As Absol critically hits Arnold. Says, I think I'll stay for the battle. Things that might be interesting. Dig, Arnold. Dig. Arnold is grunt level secretly. Arnold is trying to learn Rage. An attack that becomes stronger each time the user is hit in battle. Sends out Aaron. Yeah, this time. Let's go, Arnold. Dig. He's shocked about the dig. And he says Iron Defense. And I tell the captain, I figured you would save Azumarill last to try to take down Arnold and Arrow. But don't forget, Arrow is pumped up and ready. Great dig as Arnold came up ground himself. And what a rock smash, but it's super effective, but Arnold took it. His defense went down secretly. He goes underground again. The captain says, what? You don't have to command your Steelix? And Arnold does dig again. The captain stares down Arnold for a second as he's ready to send out a Zoomer. I tell Arnold to return. Go Eevee! I forgot about that brick break. Super effective. It's still too fast for Eevee. Go Arrow! Ancient Power! The Bubble Beam is super effective. Ancient Power he does. He does it on his own and he lands a critical hit. Did not like that Bubble Beam. And the captain says, I'm impressed how your Pokemon react on their own. Go Arnold! Rage! What a brick break! Arnold is taken down. I tried to get Arnold some experience. I'm so distraught about that. Ancient Power. Not bad for a greenhorn. Very impressive. As the captain tells all the trainers that are leaving out on the ship for sale, he says, we're headed for sale. A good battle is what I needed. Here, take this cut, actual TM. And he tells everybody to board the ship as we're sailing away. As it is, the contenders are off and again as the ship sails away. We were surprised that the ship returned pretty fast. Once again. The captain says he may return again. As it is, I want to say thank you for watching. If you are watching, continually want to watch, we will have another segment part as we are going to save real quick. As I'm going to head back to the professors to go visit and see the terrain world and to see Blast and to pick up Blast and to give Arnold and everybody else a rest. Possibly. Never mind, we're just going to cut episode. I still have to go see Lieutenant Surge, get Flash, and go through Diglett's cave. And find a way to have cut. So, we will see you on the next episode as we're headed to Pokemon Summary. Hello, and welcome to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken summary. As it is, welcome as we're on adventure. We are at Cerulean City as we see that Team Rocket is back, but they're at the place they robbed, the same house that had TM dig. We met and talked to Vanessa as she says she wants us to meet up while we got back from helping Bill and received our stone, of course. We head to Vermillion City, meet at the SSN, as we meet familiar and new faces. Will I beat the challenges that I have to face? We'll see. And the trainers that are at the SSN that are new are Vanessa and Jake. Alright, I want to say thank you for watching Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken Adventure. I will be going to a segment where I'll show you playlist of Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken Adventure, as you can watch it at any time and save it to your page. Oh, want to say thank you. Always, as a quick reminder, you can tune in to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken playlist, as it's on my page on the playlist section, and you can bookmark it and save it and watch it at any time or how long you ever want. Put it on when you're going to bed even. Want to say thank you for tuning in and watching playlist. This might not be the only playlist section of videos that you may be watching. Just want to say thank you. See ya as we head to the next episode.